ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they're finally here. I have been waiting at least 9 frickin' months for these cards to come to Master Duel, and they're finally here. I have waited, but my prayers have finally been answered. Therions are in Master Duel, and what that means is that we can play Adventure Therion Sunavalon, my favorite deck that has ever graced this terrible, terrible card game that we all play for some horrible reason. Like it was sent to torment us. But at last, the deck that makes me love this horrible game is finally in the horrible format that is Master Duel. So, here's the list. This is on a different account again. The clips you're going to see are from a different account. But it is my account. And of course, we'll go through the card by card, my thoughts, why I miss talents because I can't play it in this list because Maxi is a bitch and I need to keep the card count down. But this is my thoughts initially on what you should play. Of course, this could change with time, tinkering with the numbers because of Maxi messing with my understanding of how to construct a deck because it's a horrible card that should be banned. That's beside the point. So we'll go through the list first. Of course, Triple Loci, you need it. He's the most searchable card in the game, in my opinion. He's amazing. I love him. He's my boy. 1 Spore, 1 Laurel. Laurel is amazing. It's a free body. It's great. Triple Max C, unfortunately. Fuck this card. Ban it, please. 1 Twin. Since we have Lily Borea, we now no longer have to play 2. Ever. Never play 2 unless you're playing Rika. Because Lily Borea means that even if you draw it, it's not even the worst thing in the world. It just kind of sits in your hand and is a dead card. But it's annoying, but it's fine. Triple Ash, Maxi's annoying. Don't let it beat you. 1 Rose Girl for discard fodder because it comes back to our hand. Occasionally you need to summon it. It's just an all-around good plant extender and combo piece. 1 Enchantress because we're not allowed to play 3 because Konami hates me specifically. 1 Cactus Bouncer because floodgates are fun and interactive and should definitely not be banned. 1 Griffin Rider and 1 Illegal Knight because we need to pay off to our Adventure Engine, and Illegal Knight is fantastic at going second and Griffin is fantastic for going first. 1 Snowdrop so we can get to Teardrop. Triple Lily Borea because if you open it in your hand initially, it's amazing. The amount of times it's going to save you in terms of just having it in your hand. Fantastic extender. It's conceptually the most broken card in this deck since it is a free summon. It pluses you by searching the field spell, and then you can just link it away. 1 Regulus. This gives us consistent payoff and negate. That means that we don't instantly die to a single board breaker. 1 Mardell because extra extension is always fucking amazing. 1 Nibiru as a crossout target and also to give some teeth to our Maxi. 1 Duster because floodgates and back row decks are annoying. I know it's not great. You can play Cosmic. You can play 3 Cosmic here if you want, but I just prefer the 1 Duster because I have the dust for it. 1 Burial because we need 2 copies of Enchantress because it would really suck if we only had 1. 1 for 1, again, extra copy to see Loci. Hey, Unexpected Die, more copies of Loci. Painful Decision, more copies of Loci. Double Sewing because sometimes you want the follow-up. By having 2, you could probably cut this to 1, but like if it gets Ash, the game is kind of over, so in the event that it is, you kind of just want to have 2 just in case. Double Right, because that's all we're allowed to play. 1 Dracoback, the most broken card of the Adventure Engine. 1 Disc Coliseum to search Reg, as well as Protect the Cactus Bouncer. This card is fucking stupid. I can't believe it's a real card. I'm sad it's a UR, but it is what it is. 1 Shrine, just for a crackback. 1 Fateful, so that we can run our Adventure Engine. Double Called By, because Maxi's a bitch. 1 Crossout, because Maxi's a bitch. Same with Nibiru. 1 Bloom, it's the payoff for Drea Trenti. And then in the extra we have 1 Teardrop, Triple Dryas, 2 Healer. I've switched it up to 2 Healer. I was on 1 Healer, but like the more that like extra deck rip is like becoming like prevalent that I've seen just in the TCG, I found that like the second Healer comes up and I just play it for safety. You can play a second Thrasher, but with Thrasher being SR, I would recommend just playing 2 Healer just to play it safe. 1 Thrasher because killing on a crackback is fantastic. Double Jasmine. You can play 3 here. You don't have to play a Contacting the Sea out. I do because I get PTSD from locals and such. 1 Daphne because you links are funny. 1 Caleria because contacting the sea again triggers my PTSD. You don't have to play this. I do because I have been scarred. If you can't tell by the way I'm speaking. Double Malleus, 1 Drea Trenti, and 1 Bang. So with that, let's hop into some games and enjoy the fact that there's finally a consistent negate that Sunavalon can play. And I definitely won't abuse this. I swear, Konami. I swear. But please put Enchantress to 2. So for our first match, I thought we'd showcase some Therion Beatdown because I just love these cards so much. So we'll start by setting Droplet. Again, this is on a new account that doesn't have access to all the staples, unfortunately. We're going against Odd Eyes, but I just wanted to showcase Therion Beats. So they'll make Vortex, punch us, and yeah, so they'll pass back. And from here, we're just going to use Droplet to turn off their Vortex because we don't want to, have our Therions be negated and destroyed. They'll flip Royal Decree. I'm not sure why. I guess they just hate Floodgates as much as I do, despite the fact that I have Cactus Bouncer. But we'll grab out Lily and then search Disco. We'll Disco for Reg. B. Oh, it makes me so happy to see him. We'll summon out Reg and put up our Omni, and yeah, we'll get in for a bunch of damage. Again, this isn't a good replay. I just wanted to showcase Therion Beats because even if you don't draw into your Sunavalon engine, sometimes you just are able to win with the ability to just go Therion Beats. The amount of times I've gone Adventure into just Lily Borea into Reg has won me games. Unfortunately, they have Regeki and Duster, which is the only thing my deck loses to is 2 board breakers exactly. But we rip Enchantress off the top, and this will be the end of the game because we can do Adventure Beatdown, which has also won me games. I'm just so glad that I can play this deck because holy crap did I miss it. It's unplayable in the TCG right now. But it feels so good. So we'll hop into our next replay now. So our next match is up against Hero, and we literally couldn't open better if we tried. They'll start with Eek, they'll grab themselves Stratos. They also drew a Hero Lives because they're just nice with it. They'll Shadow Mist, grab Mass Change, make Dark Claw because, yeah, it's a rivalry and Hero's a Floodgate deck, honestly. I mean, not actually. If it opens well, it becomes one. But they'll just go through their basic hero plays. At a certain point, you'll notice that it stops being basic hero plays because of what they make. But we'll get to that in a minute. They'll make a Cross Crusader. They'll Cross Crusader for Mally. Get rid of the Mally. Grab themselves a Dusted Gold, which is a bit of an old one. They'll make Infernal Divider and reveal Flame Wingman to us, which I thought was funny. They'll grab Avion and then fuse off Avion and Burstinatrix to make Sunriser. From here, they'll grab Miracle Fusion, and they'll just continue doing hero stuff. They'll grab Mally, blink off, make Wonder Driver, and use Miracle Fusion to make Ab Zero. Sorry. Here, they'll reset Miracle Fusion, draw 2 with what's his name? Liquid. Grab Dark Calling with a Dusted Gold, and then Dark Calling for Malicious Bane. Which is kind of bad because they now have 2 things that we need to remove with Draco back. Unfortunately for them, it won't matter. So they'll make Flame Wingman because it's funny, and we'll start off with Enchantress because we want to see if we can draw out an Ash, anything, and I kind of forget about Dark Law's second effect, and they'll snipe our Lily Borea. I always forget Dark Law's second effect because I'm a bit of a dumbass. From here, we'll make our token, because we really need to get this Dark Law off the field, because he is going to eat all of our stuff. We'll make Dryas in order to trigger Fateful, so that we can directly equip, so that Dark Law doesn't snipe an extra card. I forgot that it's not actually a once per... I forgot that Dark Law is in fact a once per turn. But from here, we're just going to keep playing. We'll dump Lokai because we need to get him into the grave, and from here we're just going to start Sunavalon plays. We'll go Twin for Lokai, and we'll go Seal 2 Dryas Chain Blocks so we can play around Bell. We'll heal her to go up on life even though we're already ahead before making Jasmine. With Jasmine here, we're going to get rid of this twin, and then get out Mardell. We'll Mardell for Laurel, and then use Laurel to summon herself. And from here, we're just going to keep link climbing. We'll trigger our Laurel, and we'll get 2 searches. We do have to deal with this Ab-Zero really soon, because otherwise it's going to kind of fuck us up. We'll grab Bouncer, because we have it normal, because it locks the game down and just ends everything. We'll bring back Lokai with Melius. We'll link away for a second Melius, bring back Lokai again, because these aren't once per turns for some reason. Thank God they aren't. This deck would be unplayable if they were. We'll go Dry Eyes to search again, and we'll grab ourselves Shrine, which is one of the best crackback cards in the game. We'll make Drea Trenti, and then grab ourselves a copy of Bloom, before using this copy of Lily Borer that we searched to equip Jasmine, send the Jasmine, and we'll grab Disco. From here, we'll link off, make the Everlovely Bang, and then we will use Bang to return Ab-Zero to the extra so that we can pop 4 with Drea Trenti, which is an excellent showcase. Malicious Bane gets to survive, and Wonder Driver gets to special this copy of Stratos. They'll pop our copy of Draco back, but we'll just get to re-equip it. We'll use Disco to grab Reg, and from here we get to witness the absolute glory that is this animation by targeting Lily Borea, and oh, it looks so good. I've waited so long to see that animation. But yeah, from here it's just going to be us wrapping up the plays. We'll make Thrasher. We're going to try to get in for a bunch of damage here. We'll target Drea Trenti to go up to 4,000. They'll use Vion to reset itself, and we'll just shuffle away our copy of Griffin Rider before passing back to our opponent. Since they can't get around our copy of Bouncer, there's nothing that they can do, because we'll bloom their Malicious Bane when they attempt to pop our board. They'll pass back, and this will be the end of the game. So, if you haven't noticed, this deck is fantastic. I love it more than life itself. And we'll do my favorite BM, which is finish with Drea Trenti. So, for this next match, we are up against the Everlovely Blackwings. They'll start with Allure. They'll Allure, they'll banish off this copy of Orochi. They'll use Sea Moon to trigger their Whirlwind. They'll grab Gale, and special this extra normal, Ouster. They'll search again. They'll grab another card that summons itself. I forget the names of all these cards. They'll link off for Weistrix, and they'll make Zephyros. From here, they'll overlay and make Forstrix, and we'll nib here so that they don't get an extra search. From here, they're going to Zephyros bounce their copy of Black Whirlwind, and then use FD, which I'm not sure why they're doing that in a deck that locks you into Synchros, but, you know, whatever. So be it. They'll pop our copy of Nibiru, but we don't really care. It actually turns on our unexpected die. So it's actually kind of better for us. And we'll rip Enchantress off the top, because we're just nice with it. We'll drop the Raigeki, clear the board, and they'll trigger their DPE. We'll go unexpected die. They'll act. We literally do not care, because we have 2 copies. We have Painful Decision. From here, we'll just show Enchantress, just to show them how fucked they are, before going for right, placing our Fateful, and then Painful Decisioning for Lokai. We'll Lomo Lokai, trigger Fateful, grab this copy of Draco back, and then we'll grab Griffin Rider to protect ourselves against Nibiru, because we're not going to make the same mistake that they did. We'll summon Griffin Rider, and then equip Draco back. We'll link off for Dryas, and here is the end of the game. We'll just speed things up so that we can get to our copy of Melius, bring back, and then make Thrasher quickly, which is always a great OTK strategy in order to protect yourself. Make Healer, go up on life, and then link off for Melius, like I said. We'll Melius bring back Lokai, and then make Thrasher. Thrasher will climb up, we'll Melius target Thrasher, and here we go, it's the end of the game. I wish I could speed it up even more, but we'll punch for 4k, and then for 32, and 32 again. So, we're back with the deck, and I just want to say that I'm very happy that these are here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be making a lot more content with the Therions in Master Duel specifically. I'm looking to do ABC, because I know that's another great combination. But yeah, I'm so happy this deck is here. I can play it. There's going to be more content with them involved coming up. Probably better replays that aren't just me doing Therion beats and such, because I want to showcase just the absolute stupidity that these cards enable, because they really are they just break Sunavalon wide open with more extenders. They don't make you die. They make it so you don't die to a single hand trap. They make it so that you can just keep extending, etc., etc. They are truly some of my favorite cards. And I will have more content out. Probably tomorrow. Hopefully I can do ABC by tomorrow. Maybe. Fingers crossed. I'll have to farm some replays. If not, I'll have more replays with Sunavalon. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.